And I think, oh no, this is not me. I didn't do that. That was not another amazing fight scene. Yeah. No. Oh no. Yeah, it's a movie with a lot of fight scenes. Get over here! This is Daisuke Tsuji. I play Scorpion in Mortal Kombat 1, and we're going to be reacting expertly to Scorpion cutscenes in Mortal Kombat 1. So hit that like and subscribe, and let's go! Okay. Yeah! So, very exciting. Right off the bat. Gonna say it? Is he gonna say it? Ah, he said it. Which, by the way, I did record my own Get Over Here, but that's definitely Ed Boon's Get Over Here. But that's my voice. Okay, I guess we're like cutting all the fights, all the actual fights. Yeah. What I learned is that there's so many elements recorded separately. So I did the voice, but there's somebody doing the mocap for this scene.
You must finish your training with Lord Liu Kang.
But there's another actor, I think, who's doing all the stunts. So that's 3. And then there's the likeness of the character. So that's 4 people to create one character. And I feel like I did the least work, if I'm being honest. Because I just did the voices. Then, you know.
I am ready, Lord Liu Kang.
Scorpion is standing badass back there. He doesn't say any. He doesn't have any lines here. So obviously, I wasn't part of the mocap. I don't know what it was like. And I'm guessing the voice came after all of it. So they performed it, but I don't know actually. Yeah, and so so this came after Ghost of Tsushima, and so obviously it helped that I already had that in my resume to be considered for this role because this role is so iconic. And I believe I auditioned for several roles, but they were all coded, right? So even when I'm auditioning, I don't know what game or what role I'm auditioning for. But you can kind of tell from the writing, I was auditioning for Shang Tsung, and I think I was auditioning for Sub-Zero as well as Scorpion. And I did my research with Mortal Kombat 9, 10, 11, but it helped that in this universe, Mortal Kombat 1 was a kind of a reboot, restart. So our versions of the characters is very much our own unique take on it. Yeah, so I, kind of figured out the voice as I was auditioning.
Patience, Bihan. There are many demands.
Obviously, I got the role because of the audition. So I think I was halfway there with the audition. But once I was in the booth, obviously I knew what the that's when I actually knew what the character was. And what's interesting about this Scorpion is it's Kuai Liang's Scorpion.
No, mind your place, Tomas. Father may
and not Hanzo. And so I did when I did the research with, watching Mortal Kombat 9, 10, 11, obviously I watched both Sub-Zero and Hanzo's Scorpion because it's a little bit of combination of both. And if we're being honest, they just all kind of sound badass. So it's like, I guess I'll just try to be as badass as possible. But also, Scorpion is very much about his, fire. He's fiery. He's full of vengeance. So when I was trying to find his voice, it's essentially trying to be fiery and trying to be full of vengeance. Well, I remember. So it's kind of interesting. In the audition, the character was called Second Son. If you're a nerd like me, you know that Sucker Punch, who made Ghost of Tsushima, their last game was called Infamous Second Son. So I just thought it was kind of serendipitous that I got the role of Second Son in Mortal Kombat 1, which turned out to be Scorpion. And he was Second Son because I guess the first son was Sub-Zero.
Settle for defending Earthrealm when we could help lead it.
Yeah, that's the was kind of the scary, intimidating part, was that there was such, there's such a long history with Mortal Kombat. But it was, once I was in the booth, it was a relief to know that that it's kind of a reboot, so you can just be your own version of Scorpion. That's Yuri. Yeah, he flies smoke. And this is a story I've said many times, I've shared many times, but Yuri Lowenthal, who plays Smoke, is kind of how I started voiceover. I was figuring out how to make that transition into voiceover, and he was one of the first people who was already doing voiceover. So I asked him, like, how do I get started? And we were of all the places, we were at a Korean spa. So we were both butt naked in a bathtub, and that's when that's where he gave me advice on how to be a voiceover actor.
All Earth realmers will soon know of Eternus. My realm starves, and it's coming here to feed.
So when you're playing against the robots, it's you don't have to be that good to play Mortal Kombat. But when you're playing against other humans who've been playing for a long time, I can't really beat anybody online against actual humans, because they're so good. Playing against computers, it's really easy. So I've beaten the game. I played this game, and I've beaten the game. I played the DLC, no problem. I can't get the platinum on this game because some of the trophies involve playing against other humans, and there's just no way. There's just no way. Yeah, there's just no way I can beat other humans who've been playing this for years. Yeah, and Mortal Kombat is all about combos and timing and precision, and I just don't. I did the tutorial, and maybe I can do a little bit of the combos, but it gets really complicated. Yeah, I'm pretty terrible at it. Yeah, it's got to be reflex, playing in the moment, and I don't know. And there's so many players to choose from, and the pros know which characters like strongest or easiest. I don't know where Scorpion lies in that. I don't know if he's easy to play. Obviously, I've met some fans who is a Scorpion main. I try to be Scorpion main just because I know, I play the character. But there's only a couple of special moves that I just keep doing. You can only do so much with just a couple of moves.
If we break it, we'll halt their construction. Agreed.
That's very cool. There's a lot of schools. Yeah, and I gotta say, the stunt performers in this game did such an amazing job.
We have been expecting you.
Oh, I mean, you look at you look at these scenes, and the fight choreography in this is so amazing, so expertly done. Yeah, that's something even if I'm doing the voice of the character, it's not like I can ask if I can be part of this, but I don't think they'll let me in the room to watch it, because I just want to watch how they get all this done, Yeah, the motion capture, fighting. Oh, they could have ended the game right then and there. No, there's got to be more game. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and and even that, I think, now that I'm thinking about it, wait, oh, geez, I should be an expert on this. This is what this video is all about. But I'm trying to remember if the videos were already done and I was matching the mouth, or was it that I just record the voice and they had to match? Also, it kind of helps that they're masked, so you don't really see my face. But they do have the scenes planned out, obviously. So even the reactions, yes, I do have to react like, oh, this is the moment where, you know, he's getting hurt some way, and I have to make a specific reaction sound. Yeah.
Can I afford not to?
I don't think you have the scenes from the DLC, but there is one reaction in one of the DLC scenes where I watched and I was like, oh, I wish I could do that again because I don't. I sound kind of silly. It's the beginning of the DLC, and I'm just kind of like, It's like I think I could have done better, but it's okay, whatever. It's what's done is done.
Soul stealers are deadly, but they're not enough.
Emperor Ying built this fortress during one of Earthrealm's most turbulent periods.
Well, that's the thing about like fans and reactions. If I've learned anything from Comic-Cons and just social media, I guess video game fans are one of the most passionate people, which goes both ways. They could be positively passionate about a video game when they like something, and they can be passionately toxic when they don't like something. And a lot of times, or I should say that the negative, passionate people are louder, but not necessarily the majority.
They are animated by fragments of souls. Once alive, they fight tirelessly.
The trolls are always louder than the positive people out there. Because the positive people are usually probably watching, you know, they don't want to engage. Yeah, they don't want to engage and try to say something positive because the trolls will just attack that message. So it's like the positive people are there, and you just gotta trust that they're there. And I've been to enough Comic-Cons to know that the fans are out there. They're just not as loud as the negatively passionate fans. Because they can be mean, and they can be mean. And I haven't seen anything negative about my performance in this one. And like you said, yes, you have to stick with the positive.
And I was right to let him die. Let him die? You said you tried to save him! A lie. Because you couldn't and still can't face the truth. Father had doomed the Lin Kuei to mediocrity. No.
I try not to engage, and I try not to engage with the negativity, and just focus on the positive. Because if it's a constructive feedback, I suppose you can use that to. Because I want to be better as an actor all the time. I want the best possible outcome, and I want to learn from my mistakes. But at the same time, the criticism I have of my own performance in a game, a lot of times we don't really have control over that because the game developers, they choose what take they like and what's appropriate in the scenes. And, even if I disagree, or even if I'm critical of my own work, it's not really my choice to, it's not like I can tell them like, hey, can you, I know the game is out already. Can you, can we reshoot? Yeah, let's reshoot it. Or can you remember that another take that I did, and switch it out with that take? I can't do that. That scene was a pretty badass scene when I played that. So this is the scene. This is the chapter for Scorpion, where you play as Scorpion, and it's very exciting to see just Scorpion at his fullest power. Yeah, and I think. Oh no. This is not me. I didn't do that. That was not. Yeah, I really do think that they made a lot of interesting choices with the Mortal Kombat 1. Different origins. Like this one, I burnt his face. I was responsible for that, I guess. Here's the thing about Mortal Kombat. You know, you can die a terrible death, but they're fine. It was only his flesh in his mouth. Yeah, he might have a hard time swallowing later on. Yeah, they added the voice, the mask effect later on.
Whatever
Yeah.
it takes, I am with you. Thank you. We may not share blood, but we are brothers.
Oh, that was the iconic line. Something about, oh, we do not share blood, but we are brothers. It's such a good line.
Not when it betrays Ling Kui principles. We won't sacrifice them to serve your ambition.
Oh, another amazing fight scene. Yeah. I believe this is where I get my scar. You know, my brother and I did used to fight a lot as kids, but not like this. Never this violent. No. Oh no!
Kuai Liang! Stay back. This is my fight.
I know, it's like, how dare you make me look more badass.
I want no part of it. You pervert all that.
Yeah, it's getting more fiery.
You are my grandmaster no longer.
I thought there was a point that I was trying to make earlier. I can't remember now. Oh no! Yeah. Also, I did this. Yeah, this was terrible. Yeah, this is the thing about Mortal Kombat. It's just guilty pleasure. It's like, oh, if this happened in real life, it is the most terrifying, terrible thing you could do. It would not be nice, no.
Dealers are shut down.
But in a video game, it's like that's pretty cool.
Look at them conspiring. It is history we should not be repeating.
Yeah, it's a movie with a lot of fight scenes. Just fight scenes, really. It's like 90% fight scenes.